So that's Media Center. That provides me with a great experience in the living room. But what about when I'm on the road? For example, I realized this morning that being a big fan of the TV show Alias, in about an hour and a half, the 2-hour season opener is going to start. So I realized I forgot to set my Media Center to go ahead and record that. So thanks to a new service that we're launching this quarter with MSN called MSN Remote Record, any consumer who owns a Media Center Edition 2005 PC will be able to go ahead and remotely set up their Media Center to go ahead and record their TV programs, whether they're on their laptop in their hotel room, whether or not they're on their cell phone or on the go. So what I thought we'd do here is give you just a quick example of how that works. So here's my tablet PC. So again, just using Internet Explorer and using my Passport account, I can go ahead and access the same programming guide that's available on MSN Entertainment today. But thanks to some software from Microsoft, I can go ahead and click on the program in the program guide and select to either record it once or record it scheduled. Now, unfortunately, I have a little challenge with the internet access here, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that later. So that's the Media Center experience that we have today with
but the rest of you enjoy, yeah. So the future of gaming, you see incredible possibilities, obviously. You think there's big change coming.
That's right. As more and more people have broadband in the home, they've got these great screens. As we get the level of realism up, we get these new genres, make it far more sociable, let people personalize things, take photos, bring them in, take the music that they care about and bring them in, connect up to the media world in a very rich way. And so this is new stuff. We've got a lot of partners who build the games that make it really come to life. One of the games I thought would give you a sense of these trends, and one that's just a very, very cool game, is called Forza Motorsport. And this takes advantage of Xbox and the online. And so I'd like to ask Garrett Young, the program manager from our Xbox studio doing this work, to come out and show us what is Forza Motorsport and why is this going to draw more people in?
Thanks, Bill. So as Bill mentioned, I'm here to show you a game called Forza Motorsport. Now, this is a brand new racing simulation that we're building for the Xbox. Now, we'll get it up on screen here in a second. Wait for it. There we go. So Forza Motorsport is a game built on the premise that people are unique. We have unique ringtones on our cell phones, unique skins on our MP3 players, unique background images on our Windows desktops. Well, we think the same should be true in a racing game. Your car is a reflection of you. When you race against other people online over Xbox Live, you don't want to show up in the same car that everybody else is racing in. In Forza Motorsport, we give gamers the power to create cars as unique as they are. And tonight, I'm going to show you how easy it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and get a car. Now, we have over 200 cars in this game, cars from manufacturers like Ferrari and Porsche and Nissan and Dodge and Chevrolet and Honda and Ford and more. A couple others I'll show you. A car from Mercedes, the SLR McLaren, which is a great car. That's not it. Here it is. We're still in development. Aston Martin V12 Vanquish, which there it is. Now, I'm going to choose the Mazda RX-8, car that I can handle a little bit better. And my first stop is going to be the upgrade shop. Now, as you'd expect in a racing simulation, I can get under the hood and improve my car's performance. I can make it faster by tuning the intake and exhaust. I can add a turbo or a supercharger. Or even in some cases, with some of the cars, I can swap in an entirely new engine. So that's all well and good, but my focus here in this demo is to show you some cool things that we can do on the outside of the car. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a front bumper. Now, we've partnered with over 150 aftermarket parts companies to recreate the same type of customization and modification options that you can make to your car in the real world. For instance, this front bumper up here from Fujita Engineering, this is one I like, and I'll add to my car. If you had an RX-8 in your driveway at home, you can call Fujita Engineering and order that front bumper tomorrow and get it put on your own car. So that's a pretty cool thing. Now, I'm going to go in and add a rear wing. So now, when I add these rear wings, not only am I changing how my car looks, but I'm also changing how it performs. I'm adding a little bit of weight to the car, but more importantly, I'm also adding downforce on the rear of my car and on the rear tires, which is going to give me better traction and grip at high speeds. So that, that's the kind of performance boost that you're going to get in the real world, and we've modeled that performance boost here in Forza Motorsport also. So, okay, so I've added a couple parts to my car, but I'm not done yet. I am now going to go in. Now, I could go in and change the paint job on my car. I like the red paint, though, on this RX-8, so I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to go in and apply some decals. Now, this is a very powerful tool, hundreds and hundreds of shapes as far as the options on the types of shapes that you can create in this tool. I'm going to try to do it quickly. This is a little bit of demo karma. I'm sorry, I'm out of system memory, apparently. Yeah, so just imagine, if you will, that I was customizing my car and doing some really cool stuff. But you know what? We can skip that part. It's a little dry. It's a little boring. I got some feedback that said that that was kind of the slow part of the demo. What I was going to translate to and actually move over to was to pimp out a cool car for Bill and Conan and in this tool. I'm going to try to do it quickly. This is a little bit of demo karma. I'm sorry, I'm out of system memory, apparently. Yeah, so.
And what I'd like to do is go ahead and bring this up and show you a little bit about how I use the Media Center in my own home, and perhaps you might use it yourself. In my house, we have an 18-month-old son, and with that, we like to watch a lot of movies, but we don't necessarily have a lot of time to watch the movies all the way through. But we do like to be able to take pictures of family members and friends and things like that, and of course our son. But what I thought we'd do is go ahead and throw it back to Conan and talk a little bit to the photos that we have here on the Media Center system. And
Great,
we'll
we haven't put too much pressure on this comedy bit. Now, let's see, there's Bill and I. He met me at the airport. We hung out by the pool. Then Bill used Microsoft technology to beef up his picture. That was nice. A little unfair. Then Bill and I hit the bar, had a good time. And then we got so drunk that we actually went out and we got ourselves matching tattoos, which was always good. And in fact, I got so drunk that I woke up with a hooker. Bill got so drunk he woke up with an Apple computer. And it was...
So that's just a small example of what you can do with the Media Center PC.